Let us come to the next types of ecological succession. Based on the habitat where this ecological succession taking place, it is classified into hydric succession and xeric succession. If the change is taking place in aquatic habitats or a wetter place, the process is known as hydric succession, whereas if it is taking place in a dry or an arid habitat, it is known as the xeric succession. If it is a dry area, most probably the pioneer species will be mosses and lichen, because they are able to survive in rocky area, and by their growth the weathering of rock will take place and soil formation is taking place there. Then coming to the hydric succession, as I mentioned earlier, it is taking place in an aquatic or a wetter place. So enough amount of water is available there, though the availability of soil may be less. So in such a succession, what are the pioneer species? The pioneer species include different types of microorganisms, and these are broadly classified into phytoplanktons. So phytoplanktons are the pioneer species in a hydric succession. Like water bodies, they will accumulate and their number increases, like cloudophora, like volvox. So these are the pioneer species in hydric succession. Now this pioneer species is replaced by other xeral communities, which include submerged plants, submerged free floating stage, a reed farm stage, marsh meadow stage, a scrub stage, and a forest stage. And forest stage is the climax community, or it's a stable community that will establish there. Let us see what are the plants coming under submerged stage. Plants like Vallisneria, Hydrilla, they are the major species in that stage. And different type of animals, water skate will be there, cyclops will be there. This also forming the animal community in that area. Submerged stage is replaced by yet another transitional community that is known as submerged free floating stage. In this transitional community, Nymphia, Pistia, Iconia, these species will invade from nearby places, either in the form of seed or spores. They will propagate there, and this stage is known as the submerged free floating stage. This is replaced by a reed farm stage. In this stage, plants like Sagittaria, so they are multiplying in that area. And what are the other features you can notify at this time? The depth of that water body decreased, and the organic content of that bottom of the water body increased. Certain amount of soil is present, amount of organic content is more there, and is almost turned into a marshy area, and this stage is known as marsh meadow stage. There are different types of grasses. Long grasses will be there, or short grass will be there. They multiply. This stage is known as the marsh meadow stage. Again, as the time passes, the depth of the water body further decreases. There is no standing water there. Soil formation is taking place further, and enough amount of soil available So the community also showing a gradual change that the marsh meadow community, the grasses are replaced by comparatively larger perennial species. This turned into a scrub stage where different types of shrubs along with a set of animals live in that area. So this stage will be replaced by the stable community. It's the final community, or we can say the climax community will arise there, and the climax community is the forest community. And if you are studying about the forest, we can see variety of plants. Some are very tall trees, some are medium sized trees, shrubs and herbs, all plants will be there. And different types of animals also found in forest area. So this means forest is the stable community and it is the climax community invade there, established there, and further change in that community is not expected. Otherwise, if there must be some interaction with the human being or with some natural calamity, then only this community undergo change. So the aquatic habitat is replaced by a mestic habitat. That is what is happening in a hydrarch succession. Likewise, if the succession started in a bare rock where there is a water scarcity is one important feature, gradually the amount of soil increases. Other abiotic conditions also becomes suitable for the community to establish a series of transitional communities. This dry arid area will develop into a mestic habitat. So what I want to conclude, whether the succession is a xerarch one or a hydrarch one, the stable community, the climax community is always the forest, and that area develop into a mestic condition. That's all about the ecological succession. So we have seen what is ecological succession, what are the different types of ecological succession, like primary succession and secondary succession. In the same way, the succession taking place in aquatic habitat is known as hydrarch, and the ecological succession taking place in an arid habitat is known as xerarch.